It's all right, I'm a friend of the sculptors. Yeah. Yeah, impressive piece. Impressive use of the blobs there.
I wonder what compelled him.
Well, I think if you look at the artist's earlier work, it becomes obvious.
Earlier work? This is the only one. He was 19 when he died.
I was thinking more of his childhood stuff. You know, some of his early pieces that he did in crayon.
Teasing.
What's it worth? Oh, 20 grand, yeah. I'll think about it anyway.
Of course, the Gates Gallery is usually viewed by appointment. Are you one of her inner circle?
No. I like to think that art is for everyone.
Not when everyone includes all the poor struggling dealers and buyers that she's ripped off over the years.
Oh, true.
Meredith Gates likes to keep mere mortals at a safe distance.
Dowley sketches go for inflated prices to satisfy vanity-driven eccentrics with no real art appreciation. At least, that's what I told him before I paid him, a third of their real value.
I've been hoping to write an article on her. Maybe even an expose. Just look at her. The only reason she's open to the proles is because she wants maximum publicity for her new Mondrians. Oh, God, you're not a friend of hers, are you?
No. Although I am after a Mondrian myself.
They're just for show. B. Watson, art journalist.
Oh, Daniel Pomeroy, collector.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you see the piece I wrote for The Independent on Monet's women?
Yes, I did. Yeah, it was wonderful.
My first big commission.
Oh, congratulations, yeah.
You're not really after a Mondrian, are you? I mean, Meredith would kill for another one. That piece in the middle, she bought for $250,000.
I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day.
Okay, guys, make way. Listen up. It is big, okay? It is going to take a heap of work. But I swear to God, we get this one right, we're talking 6 figures.
Okay, what's the score?
Right, this is Pierre Mondrian. Born in Holland, 1872. These are a few of his paintings. Yeah, quite nice, but they don't blow your bollocks off. Suddenly, in 1909, Mondrian throws a wobbly. Out go the chocolate boxes, in comes the hippie shit. A few years later, this. Right, the style is known as neoplasticism. Pay attention at the back, this is for your benefit. So, here's a bloke who goes from this to this in a few short moves. Why? Well, most people reckon that Mondrian got all fired up after seeing an exhibition by Picasso. And that's when he started boshing out the psychedelic trees. But there's a mystery involved. Oh, yeah. Some claim that Mondrian was playing around with abstract art before Picasso even had a sniff. But because he was such an unassuming bloke, he kept it to himself and only went public after Picasso. And do we know what that would mean, class?
Mondrian could have invented a new type of art, but Picasso took all the glory.
Give that man an A+.
Oh, so you've been to an art gallery and read a book? What's all this got to do with 6 figures?
Well, suppose the mystery was solved. Suppose a painting was discovered that was dated, say, 1902 or 1903, before Picasso invented
Cubism.
before Picasso invented Cubism, and say this painting was a Mondrian, it would turn art history on its head.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like we've got to give him the Mona Lisa. We've got the mark. Okay, Meredith Gates. We've got the bait, Mondrian. We fake the right painting, and all we've got to tell her is how many noughts to put on the check.
Let's take a walk. You heard of Icarus?
Of course I have. He's a Bond villain, isn't he?
Icarus flew too close to the sun and got burned.
Look, Mickey, guys like me, we don't get burned, we get tanned.
And what if we're jinxed?
What are you talking about? The grifter's jinx?
Albert getting strapped by that gangster, then you picking up an extra bullet?
Yeah, well, you know, we're not accountants, are we? Shit happens.
No. It's a bad vibe, I can feel it, and it's right on our heads.
So who's the jinx?
Not important. The important thing is, if there is a jinx, it's a very bad time to be playing a big con.
Mickey Brick's getting the EBGBs over some bit of dodgy karma. It don't sound like the bloke I know.
I've told you before, boys. Lara Croft is never going to reply.
Nah, this is a website for art dealers and antique buffs to swap stories. I'm running an email conversation with myself. In Dutch.
He's doing it in Dutch. It's a genius.
Yeah, well, I'm using a translation engine, but...
So, what are your two fictional Dutch men talking about? Mickey said no.
I know, but look, we've got two art dealers, okay, and they're gossiping about this new painting. Now, one guy says to the other one, keep this to yourself. Now, if that don't create a buzz, nothing will it?
So you want to draw Meredith Gates into this?
If word gets to her that there's this mysterious new Mondrian out there, I'm telling you now, it'll be a lot better for us. Marks are so much softer when they think they're the ones doing all the running.
And you think this will persuade Mickey to go along with it?
There's no jinx. When we pull this one off, he'll see that.
He'll need a lot of persuading.
I know he will. That's why I'm working on it. Mr. Hook.
Hello.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. Oh, and this must be...
Jeremiah Hook, B. Watson, art journalist.
I'm not entirely sure why I'm here, Mr. Hook.
Don't tell me you're here under false pretenses.
There we go. I took the liberty.
Yes, you did.
I can't stay long. I've got a piece to deliver to Art World magazine. I can't afford to upset the editor.
Sure. OK, let's cut straight to the chase. Mr. Hook is an international antiques dealer. He's recently come into possession of a small oil. It was discovered in a guest house attic in northern Holland. Mr. Hook.
What sort of oil?